Good afternoon from New York. Today's topic, Spanish angels pray. Gaza and the thunder and courage of a higher love. Inner mind communication. Well, I had some deep thoughts today, um, listening to the great Ray Charles and Willie Nelson singing Seven Spanish Hymns. It's uh, recommend you looking that up on YouTube. It was a beautiful song, and the lyrics really touched home to me, uh, got me thinking. And from the inner mind communication recipe of empathy and awareness, I had to be thinking about this. I'll tell you, I'll give you part of the song so you can see where I might have been triggered. There was seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. Seven Spanish angels took another angel home. These were the lyrics that part of the song that it was so impacting emotionally on me. It made me think of innocence in war. They are the lovers in the valley of the gun. They, people who just want to go about their lives and be free and love their own and love it. And look for better days. And then the terrible suffering that goes on, and when there are differences between people, then it seems like their first go-to is some kind of battle or war. It never seems to occur to them that it takes courage to make war, yes, but it also takes courage to work for peace and to show caring. Netanyahu is really going overboard. There are too many in this valley of the gun, children even suffering. I get it. They attacked you first. But also get that Israel was formed in a land where Palestinians were living and set up a kind of religious democracy where and removed people from their home. So, and their claim to the land was it was their homeland 2,000 years ago at that time. What? Really? That's one of the problems I have with religion. Is, it causes people, it's a huge comfort, But since it's symbolic comfort, it can clash. So, like, if you don't believe what I do, then you're stirring up all kinds of fear in me and anxiety, and that shouldn't be that way. Somebody's belief is their belief. I see in the country I'm in, there's, in many other countries, there's mosques and synagogues and all kinds of churches, and they get along pretty well, but they're not trying to take over the government, force people into their particular religion. This idea that of a Christian nationalism, where you forcing a religion on people, that's not right. And Jesus didn't go around and put people in arm locks, and I'm sure as someone with the power of God, supposedly, he could have put anybody in an arm lock they couldn't get out of. And, it says, fear and believe in me or else. That wasn't the message of Jesus. He was a great mystic. He wanted everyone to be like him and be one with him and one with the source of supreme love. And that in that song, it's that courage and of love is what I hear when it says thunder from the throne. It was, to me, from the inner mind communication philosophy, is the higher power of love, and courage, thunder, courage of that love, the power of that love. That's what we need today. Now, Joe Biden is not responsible entirely for what Netanyahu is doing. I think he's doing the best he can with the guy. But he can't tell him what to do. I just had a terrible place to be in, and I think Joe is handling it as best as he can. But this right wing Netanyahu is just like the right wing over here in this country. Not a good thing for Israel or the United States. And that kind of force isn't even good for the credibility of any religion. And these religions, they start off everybody should be loved and blah blah blah, and and then but if you don't believe what I do, terrible punishments are coming your way. Okay, well, that's why I believe in being spiritual but not religious. Yeah, in the sense of pushing it on other people. Most Democrats, they may have a religion. They don't push it on anybody else. It's their personal truth and something that works for them, but they don't push it on anybody. That pushiness, I think, is what people are reacting to when they say spiritual but not religious. What do you got when you're spiritual but not religious? It's love. And if there's a source of all love, some higher power of love, and you want to be in those good graces, then follow love. Courageous with your love. And yeah, get on the mountain of love, and Speak love with thunder, courage, vision, vision that includes the whole world. And I see these narrow forms of love, like, it's all about me. People are like that. Okay. Especially the more they have damaged faith in love, they're hurting. So, it's understandable they would be a little selfish. And the next layer is, I only love my clan. I only love my city. I only love my country, my America first. Oh, yeah. We're one world. It's kind of, as soon as you hear that you should be going, that's not an expansive enough love. That's not a courageous love that can provide a thunder that reaches the hearts of everyone. It takes real courage to be truly embracing. And that's what I mean. Three kinds of empathy that I talk about are created, looking at things from different points of view, and putting it together in an artful way. You get artfulness, creativity. And that's a way to see the good in things, no matter what's going on. And to appreciate any dramatic thing, story, like someone seeing a movie, play. Identifying with the hero and the main subject in the play. That's that's a great place. That's a point of vision. That's where your voice of love thunders from that inner artist in you. That's where the love is moving, thundering. It's from this creative ability that you have. It is the imaginer of all you imagine. It's how you imagine yourself and other people and the universe, the world. It's the source of it, and it's your brain. Healthy brain is a brain full of love. Love meets needs. It gives and receives needs, things that meet needs. And that's the love flow. You need to thunder with that love flow to have vision. I think that Joe Biden expresses that a whole lot better than Trump. Trump seems to be all about Trump. What do you expect? He's conned a lot of people. That's proven in courts. This lack of faith in humanity, that seems to be a very strange sort of thing coming, especially from people that claim to be following Jesus or Buddha, even Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Love is at the core. It's the moving part, the beginning of most religions. It's like in the Quran, begin in the name of Allah or God, all compassionate, all merciful. Wow, well, that's a nice start. Let's not go to the point of pushing people and being punished. Let's not go there. Let's just keep it right there, shall we? Mercy and compassion. Where's the mercy and compassion in Gaza? I just, from these brave souls that are going in there trying to feed people and help them. And what's keeping these two sides, from, standing up for a love that embraces both sides? And, if you got these poisonous people in your group telling you to hate, stirring up fear and anger, shove them aside. Put them under house arrest. People who attacked Israel, people who are pushing this huge insensitive violence in Israel. Stand up against that. It's up to the people there. Let them get onto set themselves on the throne of love and thunder with it. And you say, "Oh no, that's going to be God." I'm not saying that. I'm saying get on top of that visionary mountain that Martin Luther King Jr. talked about. Place of vision. We can do it. We have to do it. And we have to consider global warming. And that's something Joe is doing. He's doing that. He's trying to, we are behind China here in lowering emissions. We should be ashamed. What does that say of our democracy? Too much selfishness. That's a problem in any country. Too few people leading everybody else. Time for everybody to thunder with love. Thunder with that love. Demand that ceasefire. What would happen instead of bringing bombs? The Israeli soldiers came in fully armed and able to take care of themselves with bringing help and aid to Gaza. What about that? What about that kind of courage? Not a lot of courage. They're ready to defend themselves. Attacked. But they're taking care and making sure that help is going to those starving children, people in need of medical care. What about that? Go into the hospitals and so on. There's an underground of Hamas, somehow attached, then that might be the best way to find it. Put them under arrest. So, but I appeal to the heart of everyone. Thunder with love. This difficult time. To the degree any of us are capable. I'm not asking you to go to Gaza. Couldn't even afford the trip. We need to thunder with love. When it comes to the invasion of Ukraine, what are you going to do? fight back a little bit, make sure they can fight back so that, to win back their territory and bring that to as much of a stalemate as possible, and then start showing compassion to soldiers that are taken in this war. Show compassion. Treat them well. Present your side of it. Fine. Don't try to push it on. And start a real communication between families in the Ukraine and families in Russia. You got to drop leaflets, whatever you can, get the real information out. Do it. Use the internet any way we can. All you hackers out there that are good hackers, let's get some information through to Russia about what's really going on. And if you want someone to join your country, be such a wonderful country, such a loving, embracing, caring country, that others would like to be in a good relation. Consider that. So, and we need, everybody, I think, knows that it's immoral to work against democracy, freedom of speech. Not that you cry fire in a crowded theater. There are limits. But as long as you're not inciting violence, sort of, express your opinion. What else did I say earlier? What's it supposed to be about? Oh, higher love, yeah. Remember when I, was in the spiritual group and we tried to seek that higher love. It was amazing. It was, there are things that I couldn't even explain. We were very, very moved by it. And, it set us on a journey for that higher love. That was the beginning of the vision from a inner mind communication that we talk about here, which is a kind of empathetic awareness. Another way I would call it would be, as far as politically, mystic empathism. Okay. No. Please, no music. Ricardo. That's the situation here. Don't want to be infringing on anybody's copyright. All right. This is done as if it were live. I don't edit it. I don't change things. I guess you can maybe identify with me, my situation. Doing the best I can, and hope that you're doing the same. Again, looking forward to joining with an old friend of mine and enhance the channel to help people who believe in empathy and awareness to help organize at a local level for these purposes. And looking forward to that. Mystic, I did say mystic empathism. I'm going to explain that. That's empathism, believe it or not, is a very political term that nevertheless is based on a high degree of empathy. It's a foundation, which I agree with. And the mystics, well, they're trying to form a relationship with their sense of a higher power, which someone was clear about, some not. Higher power is the imaginer of all you imagine. And they imagine that to be love. Say that at the very least, that's your brain. More than that, how are you going to prove that? But love is the way. Love is the answer. So the mystic is about the work you do inside, and empathism is how you take that work to join with a higher sense of love, bring it into fruition politically. And that is the goal of this channel. You want to represent your voice. More voices will be joining the channel. We're working on that. Sorry it's taking so long. There's a lot to be learned. At the end of my videoing, I like to give a little something to my own selfish desire to sing, which I hope you can tolerate. It's also an expression from my heart to everyone. It's an old Irish blessing I put to a tune in my head, so I'll never forget it. And hopefully, it goes like this. From my heart to you. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rain falls soft upon your feet. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. It's like I like to say at the end of my videos. Well, first of all, please subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I don't like to be begging you. Don't want to, don't. If you do, please subscribe. And share the videos if you think they can help. I would appreciate it. And I like to say something that honors the love flow in you, love flow in me. That word is namaste. We're all one. We're one family, one small planet we need to take care of. We can keep going. And I hope so. Uh, and so, make a great day today. You know you can do it. Thunder with for Joe. He's the best one. Yeah. And pray for Trump to get some mental and emotional. Very weak morally, and that can be cured. Pray that he gets the help he needs. But don't let him have the reins of governance. Not a good idea. So, make a great day. Namaste.